Hey, all you Wookiee warriors out there, how you guys doing today? Coming back at you with another vlog. Today we're doing cooking with Wookiee. So, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of prep and show you guys how to cook some eggs. So, let's get started. Alright. So, first you're going to get yourself some butter flavored cooking spray. So your eggs don't stick to the pan. Then else what you're going to need is egg beater. Okay? And a spatula. Alright. Now let's walk over to the fridge. A lot of stuff in here. This will be easier. Get yourself some eggs. Now, I don't know if how I cook my eggs is any different than anyone else cooks their eggs. I'm just showing you guys how the Wookiee does it. So, you're going to grab your eggs. Walk over to your pan. Oh, I'm skipping a step. Oops. So, grab your pan. And you're going to do a nice little spray around your pan. Once that's done, you don't need the pan no more. Pam. That's the spray stuff. Next, you're going to break your egg. Try to make sure you don't get the shells, because you don't want shells in your eggs. I've had it done a couple times, and it sucks. Next, so we're only going to do 2 eggs today. In my experience, you can cook as many eggs as you want in a single pan if your pan is big enough. That pan that we're using right now is capable of using. You can cook like 8 eggs in there. So you're gonna grab. Now, before you turn on your fire, I personally recommend you do this before you start cooking. Is you just kind of want to beat your eggs around a little bit here. Actually, I think I'm a little hungry for some more, so we're going to actually put some more eggs in there. Oop. See, that's what you don't want, guys. You don't want shells in your eggs. Perfect example. But luckily, this is a big chunk. We can just take that right out of there. Normally, I'm using 2 hands to open my eggs, but crack open the eggs, but I have to balance the camera and try to do this one-handed, so. And I also got some. Also try to make sure you guys have a towel or something on standby. So if you guys look, you can see there's a little piece right there. I think. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to the sink. Go over, grab ourselves a little spoon. Instead of trying to pick at it, we're just going to scoop it out. Just like so. And ba-ba. Done. So, about the same thing. Now, the reason I went with 4 eggs, I was initially going to go 2. I'm kind of hungry. So, keep mixing until you have a nice yellow liquid right here. Once you have a nice solid yellow liquid, you don't need your beater no more. you'll need your egg beater. Now, next thing, I was told to cook these slowly, but I'm a bit of an impatient person. So what you're going to do is turn your fire on high. Let it sit there for a little bit. So we're going to talk while you guys get to look at the eggs. I started cooking probably when I was like started cooking when I was 15. Never really got really started getting into it until I was much older. The first thing I learned how to cook was scrambled eggs. It wasn't until later I learned how to cook chili, which one of these days I will probably cook some chili for you. I have my grandma's recipe. It's delicious. It was a knockout on my work. I know how to cook chicken, steak, mashed potatoes. So if there's anything you guys want me to cook, even if it's cookies, I'll figure it out how to do it. We just don't have to have any dough for cookies. But, and that's some stuff. Yep. The Wookiee is crapping cans. Sorry about that big noise, guys. What else can I say? Oh, so when you're done with your eggs, just do yourself a favor. Kind of pick up after yourself. I know that's a little bit hard to do sometimes. Just a thing like that. Oh, I should pick up after myself before I'm done. Make sure you guys have a place to put your eggs, like this. It's a nice little bowl. Alright, so our egg should be ready. The heat should be ready. So what you're going to do is just kind of keep on going like this. Just kind of mixing it. Making sure those eggs don't just stay there. Because then what you're going to end up making is an omelet. Just keep on going back and forth, back and forth. Now there's a good reason why I chose to do eggs versus any other form of food. And that is because I know eggs takes very little time to cook. And I didn't know if I wanted to make a big project, like cooking chili or chicken or cookies, because that would probably turn into a really big video. And this is just a quick video I wanted to put out there for you guys, showing you guys that I can cook, you guys can cook, you guys can use my tips, or you can say you're absolute, that's silly Wookiee, what are you doing, kind of a deal. So even though you see the eggs actually pretty good, I like my egg, make sure all the liquid is gone from the eggs. They're not creamy, so I still keep on going and going and going. Even you can hear it in the, hopefully you guys can hear it, you can hear the sizzling. Now one thing you don't want to do is make sure the eggs burn. So that's what I'm saying, you constantly want to make sure that you're constantly moving your eggs around so you don't get those eggs that burn or turn brown. Now, ironically, this is also how you make an omelet, but I'm not really all that good at making omelets. I don't have the magic hand. I always end up breaking it. Alright. I'm going to say, let me see if I can get some light. Yep, those are done. So guys, that's how I make my eggs. So turn off your fire, grab your pan, walk over to your plate or your bowl, whichever you want to use. I don't like leaving eggs on my pan. And look how nice that pan looks. Yeah, I mean, there's still residue, but that's why I like using pan or oil. So you don't have that sticky eggy mess you have to deal with when you're cleaning. So one thing I do when I'm done cooking is I run some whole water on the pan. You know, cool that pan off a little bit, so you don't just have it sitting there and with all the other stuff and risk it melting other stuff or silverware. Now you can probably put whatever you guys want on your eggs: mustard, ketchup, or mustard, hot sauce, whatever. You guys can barbecue sauce, whatever. You guys can put whatever you want, even chocolate, if you guys like chocolate on your eggs. I personally like ketchup, so I put a lot of ketchup on my eggs. I just drown them in ketchup. And that, guys, is cooking with Wookiee. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like the video, go ahead and give this video a like. If you guys want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell to be notified anytime I go live on a stream or a new video goes up. If you guys can do me a small favor, just this little one, go down in the comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything I can do to improve. Or if you guys have any ideas for a video game I can check out. Or just anything, really important, if you guys have any ideas for a vlog I can do, please put those in the comment section below. I love hearing your guys' ideas, reading your guys' comments. It doesn't even have to be video game related. It could be just about anything. Like Wookiee, what foods do you like? Wookiee, what do you enjoy cooking? Wookiee, do you like this comic book character? Who is this? Wookiee, why does your hair look so fabulous? How did you get your beard look that way? Anything, guys. It could be just about anything. Put that down in the comments below. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys on the next Angry Wookiee show. Later!